If we observe carefully, then we'll be able to notice very easily that we human beings comprise of a body and a head. The head consists of a brain which controls the various functions of our body. Similarly, while crafting a piece of writing, we have a metaphorical head in the form of a headline. A headline is literally the line in the head, the line in the head of a piece of writing, which can be a weblog, a print ad, an article, or maybe a chapter in a book. A headline is literally the headline of a piece of writing. And so, the brain we put into writing a headline reflects the essence and highlight of a piece of writing that we are intending to write or have written. The main thing is that anyone can learn to write good headlines even if one is not a professional writer. Here, I am going to write and share 10 thoughts that might enable you to write good headlines for your own copywriting campaign, social media, advertising, articles, or a piece of writing in general. Also, there are some interesting and classic headline examples that I am going to include along with these ideas. While writing a particular headline, you may want to use any one idea or a combination of multiple ideas from this list. Besides, if you are looking to browse some really good ads, then you might want to swipe through my Pinterest board, which contains hundreds of useful snippets related to copywriting and advertising. So, let's begin. 10 classic thoughts for writing headlines for print, web, and social media. Number 1. Think visually. Colors, descriptive features, and visually similar things. What picture comes to your imagination when you think about a product, a concept, a place, or a thing pertaining to the headline subject? What colors or color palettes appear in your mind when you think about this particular topic? Are there any color contrasts? If yes, then mention those in your headline. Consider the example of this headline. Explore the famous blue pottery of the Pink City, Jaipur. This is an ad headline for the blue pottery. And since the blue pottery is related to the city of Jaipur, and since the city of Jaipur is called by the name of the Pink City, so the writer of this headline makes use of this connection and this color contrast to write the headline in this way. Next, consider the example of this headline written for a stack of sterling silver bangles. Now, the special feature of these bangles is that they contain copper work, and so the writer makes use of this contrast of silver and copper metals to write the headline as sterling silver bangles with coppery undertones. This headline makes this simple product stand out without making it appear too showy. Another example is this, of woods and whites. This is a basic headline written for a minimal style interior. It makes use of the contrast of the material, that is wood, and the color white, which represents a minimal feel. Apart from these examples, there are infinite kinds of visual elements that we can pay attention to while writing the headline, such as colors and gradients, shapes and grids, textures and materials, patterns and designs, and so on. Number 2. Play with contradictions. Contradictions are the fundamental basis of life. Hot and cold, bitter and sweet, old and new, light and dark, positive and negative, happy and sad, etc. are some of the examples of contradictions that we experience and know during our life. While writing a headline for an ad, a weblog, or a piece of writing, try to find out the contradictions pertaining to the topic of your writing and thereby to include it in your headline. Consider this example that I came across on one of the websites. Eat the sweetest fruit to balance sugar. This is a simple yet effective headline. It makes use of the contradictory fact that although mango is the sweetest fruit, yet it is also one of the most useful fruits to balance one's blood sugar. Another brilliant example of using contradictions in the headlines is Swiss life insurance ads. Their ads are word-based and totally witty. If you haven't yet added these ads in your swipe file, do that now. You will easily find them online. Let me also mention that this technique is sometimes also known by the term sentence switch. Sentence switch means when one sentence switches to another sentence which is contradictory to the first sentence in nature. For example, consider these two sentences. Life is full of suffering and suffering is optional. Despite that, each one of these sentences is true in themselves, yet in connection to each other, they are somewhat contradictory in nature. So, when I use the technique of sentence switch to write a headline related to these topics, the headline turns out to be something like this. Life is full of suffering is optional. Pretty good, right? Well, moving on to number 3. Disarticulate, jumble or repurpose words. This is a fantastic technique often employed in writing headlines for magazines and newspaper articles. Headlines written in this way are usually very attractive to the reader. One of the psychological reasons behind this is that these headlines often carry the contradiction of new and old. While the disarticulated or the jumbled word offers the element of newness, the meaning it carries emotionally connects with the reader's familiar and old feeling, thereby offering them with a perfect piece to pay attention to. For example, consider this headline. Avoid your wall decor from becoming too overwhelming. In this headline, the writer disarticulates the word overwhelming to write the headline. Notice that here, this word overwhelming also clearly expresses the meaning or the message that is to be communicated through the headline. The writer wants to say, avoid your wall decor from becoming too overwhelming. And so, when the writer Notice that the technique of disarticulation can be used to break down the word overwhelming into relevant syllables, that is, overwhelming. It is clearly understandable by the reader though. Next, let's take a quick flip through some other examples like this one. Did you take your morning dose of lemony today? A headline for a company selling a mix of lemon and honey uses the technique of jumbling words. Lemon plus honey equals to lemony. Indulge your taste buds in the spicy magic. A headline for a restaurant that specializes in selling spicy dishes which are also attractive and worth a see. Uses the technique of jumbling. Spicy plus worth a see equals to spicy. Wishing you a berry Christmas. A headline for a bakery which is selling berry related desserts on Christmas. Uses the technique of jumbling. Berries plus Merry Christmas equals to Berry Christmas. Our vision is to tell you the truth through the medium of your tell lie vision. A headline for a news channel. It disarticulates the word television into tell lie vision in order to convey the contradiction that although this television tell lies, but our vision is to tell the truth through this tell lie vision. A brilliant headline. Display your unique creativity. A headline written for a company which sells print-on-demand t-shirts featuring witty designs. Disarticulates the word creativity, jumbles the two messages. Display your creativity plus create a tea with witty designs. Another brilliant example of a headline written using this technique. Espresso yourself. A headline written for a New York-based coffee house jumbles the two messages. Express yourself plus espresso, that is, espresso yourself. It's Choco-Ghee-licious. This is a mock-up headline that I wrote during my practice. I have written this headline for the new chocolate ghee spread launched by Epigamia and Deepika Padukone. To write this headline, I have jumbled the words chocolate plus ghee plus delicious equals to Choco-Ghee-licious. Anyway, moving on to number 4, that is hit the bullseye. Aim right at the core purpose, benefit, feature or uniqueness of the headline subject. First things first, uniqueness doesn't mean different altogether. Both Apple and Microsoft build computers, but each one is unique in its own way. There are dozens of grocery selling e-commerce stores, but each one is unique in its own way. What catches your attention or what might catch people's attention are some of the questions to ask yourself while writing a headline. When looking for uniqueness or USP, remember to magnify, expose, and describe a concept, a product, or a word, etc. in the simplest language possible, as if you are explaining it to a kid. Write while explaining in terms of your own metaphorical perception of the idea that is being communicated to the reader or the viewer. As an example, take this vintage time ad of Eclair's toffee. The headline written in this ad reads, "It's spellbinding, the chewy, chocolatey wonder Eclair." If you have ever eaten this toffee, you would know how exactly does this mention the unique feature of this particular toffee, which is chewy and chocolatey. I mean to say that this headline wouldn't really work for any other toffee like Melody or Alpenliebe or Mango Bite, etc. But it totally defines Eclair's toffee in comparison to the other toffees available in the market. You see what I am trying to say here? Take another example of this ad headline featuring Dove. The headline reads, "Reveal beautiful glowing skin." The beauty of this headline is that it doesn't say "get beautiful glowing skin." Rather, it says "reveal beautiful glowing skin." So, it is very clearly expressing the purpose of this particular Dove soap. Number 5. Explore a range, span, width, or scale. Let your headline depict the entire range or span of your writing piece or subtopic. This span could be in time and age. For instance, from March to June, since 80s, spanning the era of 90s, etc. You might have read lines like these in newspaper ads, brands, marketing brochures, or advertising banners. Okay. Apart from time and age, the span could simply be ranging from one point to another point in time, event, status, etc. For example, from page to stage, from Miss to Mrs., from rags to riches, from west to east, etc. Lines like these can be used in the headline to specify a particular distance. Additionally, a headline can also mention the range of products that is being sold or advertised through the headline. For example, from a bikini to a Banarsi sari, our brand has got you covered. Offering exotic cuisines from pizzas to pav bhaji. A hearty meal from Golgappas to Garnet, etc. Time and age, one point to another point, range of products. We can practice this technique by writing article headlines and subheadlines, by writing long form and short form web content pieces, or you can also take the prompt of any website, company or brand and write mock headlines while capturing the entire range of their products, services or offerings. Number 6. Become poetic or write a jingle. Writing poetic jingles is a wonderful form of writing headlines, especially for the commercial advertising purposes. You might have noticed advertising jingles in television commercials or even in one of those newspaper ads. Something which can be hummed musically by the reader or the listener. The main thing here is the mood of the poetry. What mood are you trying to evoke through your poetic headline? It can be inspirational and fire-filled, it can be romantic, it can be related to family feeling and togetherness, it can be fun, wittiness, laughter, humor, and more likewise. Presentation matters here too. In print or web ads, elements like colors, fonts, and graphics, and in television ads, elements like music and background score These matter along with the words of your poetic headline too. For example, consider this old Bonvita ad. It has a rhyming and poetic headline, Brought Up Right, Bonvita Bright. Another example is of an ad by a brand named Dilu. It reads, The rain in Spain should never be sent by plane. Levi's ads and campaigns are another example of some thrilling poetic headlines. Next is a snippet of one of the Honda's ads from its Back to Work advertising campaign. Although it cannot be strictly called poetic, it is more of a storytelling in style, but it can be included in poetry too. Kurkure's Teda Hai Par Mera Hai is a classic example of this. If I remember correctly, then it was coined by Anuja Chauhan. Then another example is this old Maggie ad. Its headline reads like this, Pal bhar mein taiyar, khane mein mazedar. If you do not understand Hindi, then let me translate. Ready to eat, what a delicious treat. Number 7. Tell a story. Storytelling is undoubtedly one of the most powerful elements of any piece of ad, let alone only the headline. In fact, it is at the heart of a great headline. The purpose of storytelling might vary from ad to ad and from headline to headline. Say, you might want to evoke a feeling of curiosity or interest in the reader. Or you might want to convey a message. Or you might just want to present your product's attitude with some of its pop, funky, or fun features. A variety of elements contribute into the method of writing headlines using storytelling, such as emotions and feelings that you are trying to evoke, visual features and manipulations, etc. It's quite a broad topic to discuss. Number 8. Imitate famous and popular. Good headlines can be found anywhere, from a website to a roadside signboard. The main thing is to pay attention. Imitate not just from copywriting books but from other places as well. For example, you can imitate and practice with song lyrics, book titles, idioms, proverbs, quotes, anecdotes, movie dialogues, famous and popular old ads, television jingles, pamphlets, brochures, menus, and almost anything that you can get your hands onto. You can also work on this on your own by creating a headline series, a social media challenge, or a headline related project. Number 9. Play with alphabet initials, rhymes, and sound. This idea is useful for writing basic headlines for blog posts, social media, and other forms of content for web and print. A headline written in this way creates a poetic quality that can be easily memorized by the reader and hence stays in the reader's brain for long. We can use same alphabets, rhyming words, same initials, or syllabically similar words to accomplish this idea in our headline. Here are some examples of headlines like these for you to read, ponder, and learn from. Number 10. Pay attention to the various visual elements. In addition to the written words, a good headline also demands an appropriate, perhaps even an attractive visual presentation. Especially in print and web ads where there is just a screen and not some real person who is communicating the idea to the viewer. Headlines like these are dependent on the graphical or the visual elements to pass on a given idea to the customer, viewer, or specific consumer audience. In fact, some headlines work best when they are accompanied with relevant and matching graphics, especially if one requires to have a minimal feel to their post or a piece of content in terms of written word. Some points to consider are as follows. Use high quality photographs and images. Use visually appealing graphics. Maintain color balance in the post containing the headlines. Pay attention to fonts and typography. Use a relevant color palette. For example, consider this lockdown ad by KitKat. It uses the stripes to convey the time blocks. Each time block reads Zoom call, and between these time blocks are two KitKat-like sticks, which conveys the tagline of KitKat chocolates, that is, take a KitKat break. So you see, there is no headline here. This innovative graphic only acts as the headline for this particular ad. Next example is a banner ad of Berger Paints. See how the graphic of this ad clearly matches in relevance to the headline below, which reads, Natural Finish Colors. The graphic depicts that the color of their paints is so natural that it totally blends with the nature's colors, which is the color of the sky here. How innovative! Next example is an ad from Duracell batteries. Its headline is Some Toys Never Die. So, if you only read the headline here, then you will see that it has no relevance to Duracell batteries in itself. But when the headline is accompanied with this photograph, which features a horror movie themed scene, the headline fits perfectly here. Again, very innovative. The next example I am going to show you is a copywriter job posting by McCain Bristol. Its headline reads, Hungry Copywriter Needed. If you read the headline alone, then it is quite very basic and nothing much happens once you read the headline. But when this graphic of the pen's half-eaten cap is added to it, it just becomes very creative for the person who is reading the ad. The last example I am going to share with you is of a Don't Text and Drive campaign ad. The headline reads, If you use your mobile while crossing the road, then your kids will copy you. Look, all it does is to make a clever use of the fonts and typography. There are two kinds of fonts here. While one font is a printed type, the second one depicts the handwriting of a kid. So, which means that one is depicting a father and other a kid. Without this creative use of fonts, the headline alone wouldn't have had so much effect on the reader, right? So this is it, and thank you.